Now in this video, we are continuing on from the last few videos, which have been all about what products that you can create when starting an online business. Now, depending on whereabouts your brand is, what you do, because you could be an existing business already, and any number of these products can enrich your profits, your user experience, and just your product offerings to your customers. Now in this video, what we're going to be having a look at is something that's called Mastermind Groups, right? Now, from my best memory, I believe that the term mastermind was coined by Napoleon Hill in 1925 in his book called The Law of Success, right? And I think in 1937, when he wrote the massive book, the Think and Grow Rich, one of the best books on wealth of all time, right? He covered it in more detail there, right? Now, what is a mastermind group to start with, right? A mastermind group is all about the owner facilitating the group, but without the mastermind group owner, so without the person who organizes it. Typically, we would normally see, like in group coaching or something like that, the facilitator usually does, the majority of the speaking and teaching and the content, right? Whereas a mastermind group is exactly that. It's a group of masterminds, so people who are very good at what they do, right? And what they do is they get together and they discuss with each other and they share with each other with experiences that they've got themselves, things that they've tried, and that's what a mastermind group typically is, right? And when you've got such high-powered thinking individuals like masterminds working with each other and talking about, how we turned over X amount of money, or how we achieved X amount of thing, or whatever it is, usually they're thinking on some next level, right? And it's all about, say if I was doing very well, and if I was turning over, say, 6-7 figures a year, and I wanted to find out how to go to the next level, what got me to where I am might not necessarily get me to that next level. And there's only at that sort of level, it's very difficult to find people who are even doing as well as you, right? So you want to be immersed in an environment and learn from other people who are committed, who have done that sort of. So you want to join a mastermind group who is full of people who have done that, what you're looking to do. Or I'll give you an example. A good friend of mine is part of a millionaires mastermind group where the minimum requirement is the expectation to turn over £1 million or dollars that year, right? And it's so successful because you have to earn that amount of money already, right? And when you are thinking on that level, or you've got multiple brains thinking at that level, the game changer there is that everyone, is above lower problems, right? And what I mean by that is, for you to turn over 7 figures, you have, you'll be thinking about things automatically. You'll be thinking that you can't do everything, right? And you'll be well aware of this. That's why you'll be employing teams. You'll be thinking about the best team activities, so that you have got a team of people who are working for you, but they work together so well. But you might want to learn techniques and strategies that keep teams working together in an unbelievable way. And another thing is that automation, especially in digital marketing, right? Automation is the name of the game, and if you can do that, then obviously it sets you free to be able to think about more products, to start another business or whatever, right? And so at that sort of level, at 7 figures, the kind of automation tools, but also techniques and strategies that you'll know of, or sharing, peer-to-peer sharing with other members will be unbelievable. And the value that you'll get at that sort of level is going to be phenomenal. Working together with people who have focused in on that frequency, right? And so that's what mastermind groups are all about. If you're in a position to set up a mastermind group, then you are going to do well from it, because a mastermind group can typically charge anywhere from it can be any sort of figure, but per member usually it starts in the thousands. It costs thousands a year. So it can cost, there was that group, and I think the cost for that group that I mentioned before was like $100,000 a year, right? But you can get mastermind groups from $10,000 a year, which might sound like a lot, but if every single month you're working with these masterminds who are at that next level, and you've worked your way into this mastermind group, that's like $1,000, less than $1,000 a month, because obviously there's 12 months in a year, and if you're paying 10,000, it kind of makes sense. And that access of immersion and sharing with other people who have done and who are probably doing even better things now is unbelievable, and it's absolutely phenomenal, right? So mastermind groups are a good way to make money if it's something that you are able to offer to your potential clients.